Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you the Wind Spirit origin. This origin actually won the vote on my Discord server, which you could find on my channel and in the description if you ever want to join in. And before we start, I'm actually gonna say like a small warning that you might hear some unnecessary background noise because there is a event in the living room. And I'm gonna apologize for that, so let's start. Alright, wind spirits are normally seen in high mountains or the sky up above, and your abilities actually complement your movement of travel. And in exchange for your amazing way of travel, you are actually less potent when it comes to attacking other players or mobs. And before we actually start with the passive positive, let's start with the signature move of this origin. Basically, you can press and hold your primary key and this will begin charging. But during the charging phase, your secondary key, which requires a charging time as well, that yellow bar on under the blue one, will begin to charge rapidly. Now, if you continuously hold the primary key for a long period of time, and once it's completed its recharge time, it will actually boost you up into the sky. And it will also grant you a temporary slow falling. The amazing part about this ability is that you can actually use it to boost other mobs and players as well. But remember that they do take fall damage from this. And for your secondary key is basically you're allowed to swim in the air and leave this trail. And just for aesthetic purpose, the trail changes depending on what biome you're in. So let's go to the desert real quick. There you go. Now, since we already discussed about the primary and secondary key, the rest of the positive of this origin actually has the intention to help out those abilities. So while you're sprinting, you actually move slightly faster. And if you sprint for 10 seconds longer, you will actually leave this kind of particle on the ground or in the air. Now this thing will activate after 3 seconds. And once any entity decided to approach this, they will find themselves launching into the air. There we go. And normally this compressed ball of air, as I would like to call it, will actually last for a minute and 30 seconds. And this will complement your secondary key once pressed and you decided to pass through them. They will change in color and there we go, there it goes. And it will change its way of function. So instead of boosting you into the sky, it actually boosts you in the direction that you are facing. Let's ignore that one. There you go. Oops. So basically, if we combine those two that we found earlier, you might be able to... Never mind. I got caught there. Let me just do that one. And that's basically one of the positive in there. And your other positive basically just makes you immune to fall damage. Now for your very last positive actually is that pressing your shift and your primary key will actually grant you a permanent slow falling. This is actually an old concept that was supposed to stay on this origin until I decided to kind of upgrade it a little bit. So it's there now. So let me just get out of here. And let's move on to our cons. Now this origin only actually has 2 negatives. The first one is, as you can already tell, you can only wear armor that is less than chainmail. So no diamonds and netherite for this origin. And the next one actually is you deal 50% less damage as opposed to the regular human. So let's summon a husk here. Sorry. And let's just try to kill this one. I actually don't know if that actually made any substantial changes, so let me just quick switch to human real quick. Oh yeah, there we go. So it took around 5 hit on the netherite sword just to properly kill a husk. And that's basically it for the Wind Spirit origin. Now, I'm gonna say that this origin is actually a very simple concept, and it's actually quite easy to do. And this origin is actually was a starter for another package that won't be coming anytime soon. And it's just a placeholder for the Flame White origin, which will be coming very soon, probably on November. Who knows? I'm still in college and it hurts. But that is all, you guys, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.